You have seen.
Worst part is you're not lying.
You have seen much, much worse.
Cyberpunks and retro nerds, welcome back to another episode of Neon Trash. Tonight, we're going to do a double feature featuring these two here. First up, the Challenger, the Visitor, weighing in at undescribed amounts of pounds.
Something.
Doolies, what have you got for us for the movie number one?
Well, for my last couple picks, they were a little bit more action-oriented, so I figured, hey, I'll go with something a little bit more cerebral this time around, just to mix it up a little bit. And so I decided to bring over a movie I've been wanting to show you guys for a while, Rashomon, which is a movie by director Akira Kurosawa. My first intro, of course, to Japanese cinema was through Godzilla films, but this was one of the first non-monster flicks I saw from Japan.
Right.
And I saw it at a pretty young age too, and it made quite an impression.
So y'all know this routine, right? Check out the trailer, peep that shit! And when we get back, you'll know our opinion on Rashomon. Yeah.
Alright guys, we just got done watching the movie Rashomon, and I've got to say, this was a tour de force of mystery, drama, comedy, black and white, cerebral suspense. This was a excellent mood piece.
Oh yeah.
Everything about this movie, from the cinematography, to the music, to the characters, to the overall intrigue.
This movie has been on my mind a lot lately because of just the current environment we find ourselves in this day and age, where everybody sort of just kind of exists in their own subjective reality. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people do. And you know what you had here, this movie centers around this murder. It's kind of a courtroom drama in a way, but it's just about various testimonials about this one certain crime that are each wildly different. And they're all very subjective. And each one is kind of designed to tell whoever is, explaining the story in the best possible light. And it makes you question whether or not, living in our own subjective reality, getting too far into that, prevents us from seeing what the actual truth is.
This movie reminded me a bit of Harakiri in the fact that, it was black and white, set in feudal Japan, but it told the same story from different viewpoints. I like seeing each turn of the story, each telling of the story, and seeing, the different, perspectives on, it was like one thing happened, but everybody's viewpoint of it is different.
Entirely different, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like everybody's locked into their own reality, so each person telling the story very well thinks they could be telling the truth, that they all in their mind, this is how it happened, because from their perspective, this is what happened. This is a strong first half of this double feature, and I can't get this movie anything less than 10 stars.
Oh!
Nice. Yes.
Fantastic choice.
Thank you, man.
Please.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm going to give it a very high star rating too. I'm definitely going to give this a 9 out of 10, just because it's
Wow.
it's right up there. I mean, it nails it.
Film.
It is.
Yeah.
If The Seven Samurai is a 10, and it's a 10 to me, this right here, I don't want to be a buzzkill, 8.5, almost a 9.
That's
No,
pretty good.
that's
No, that's not a buzzkill.
not at all. That was round one. Time for round two. the home team, the champ, Tommy the Hammer.
Hey.
What are you bringing to the table for the second movie of our double feature?
Yeah, double feature in strict contrast to what we just saw, because I had no fucking idea what this motherfucker was gonna bring.
That's how we roll on Neon Trash.
Yeah,
Come on now.
It's always a surprise.
And a double feature, by definition, should be polar opposites. You should be pulling from two different ends of the
Right?
spectrum.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, am I ever fisting the other end of the spectrum, because we are about to watch a movie called
Oh, man.
City in Panic, aka The AIDS Murders.
Whoa!
Wait. Okay. There you have it.
The AIDS murders.
Yes! Yes! I somehow unearthed this piece of slimy VHS cinema. Watching the movie City in Motherfucking Panic, aka The AIDS Murders.
There was AIDS.
And there was murders.
Yeah.
It's a slasher movie. But when you don't offer up the gore, you don't offer up the nudity, you don't offer up any of those exploitative elements that draws a viewer such as myself to that exploitation genre, then what you're left with is the mystery. And the central mystery of this movie is interesting. I don't know.
Sort of. I mean, you had like the kind of the it was done in a very 80s style, and I love the cityscape shots that it took. It definitely placed you there, and just with the kind of the camera work that they used and just the style of filming, it felt like sort of like a new retro wave video almost.
Yeah.
In terms of the style. So I dug that aspect of it, but I don't know. It's just like it's about the serial killer who goes around killing guys that had AIDS, and it just, I don't know. I felt that it was trying to say something, but it just didn't quite say it.
I mean, I concur with everything that's been said so far. Like, I mean, it almost does like a disservice to like a topic it was really trying to like hone in on. Like, obviously, by this point, like, you know, slasher and giallo had been done a lot already, you know, and it wanted to do that again, but put like a new fresh spin on it by having
putting some topical stuff.
yeah, exactly. But like, it really like fails to deliver any kind of substance there, or like bring anything really to light, or to highlight, you know, any new. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Like, it doesn't. You know, it's exploiting that. You know, I mean, AIDS was a huge, you know, deal back in the '80s. You know, so it was just like, oh man, this is something titillating that'll pique people's interest. So we'll make this about AIDS.
This movie, in my opinion, is only guilty of filler. It's only guilty of spinning its wheels, because everything else about it meets a certain criteria, at least for me, when it comes down to low budget, cheapo slasher and borderline giallo. I'm going a flat 4.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, like I said earlier, it had some promise. It had some potential. It just didn't take it to its fullest extent. So it was engaging enough to watch. I mean, it wasn't necessarily horrible, but definitely wasn't great either. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a flat 4 as well.
Oh! Rocket. Cap it off, son. Or father.
Guilty on both counts. Now, I honestly was trying to like find like reasons to give this like a 5, but with that like god awful ending we just got, that seriously whacked off a couple of stars. I give this thing like 3 stars. Like, it was terrible on so many accounts. Honestly, like, there's really not a whole lot, if anything at all, to really glean or like about this movie whatsoever. So 3 stars and rocket. Sorry, folks. That's all you
It
get.
is.
All right.
Yeah, that was City of Panic was trash. So 5 doodlies wins this round. So that being said, guys, I hope we've been informative to y'all. Till the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.